Ahoy me hearties, a couple weeks ago I got my boat hauled out of the water to start a very long list of boat repairs, and of course nothing is ever easy as I kept finding more and more things in need of repairing or in some circumstances replacing, and with a whole lot of willpower we were getting through it. Now as for this week, we are finally up to the last remaining boat jobs before we're able to get this boat back in the water, and even that brings its own challenges. When that's all good and done, the treasures of the world aren't going to find themselves. And of course, I hope you guys enjoy this week's episode.
Good morning everyone. It's another lovely sunny day here in the boatyard. We are getting very, very close to actually getting back in the water. We only have a couple more jobs underneath the boat that we have to do before we can actually get, back in the water. Morning, Lucy.
Good morning.
It's definitely been a massive learning curve the last couple of days. Just trying to figure out everything and fix everything and I don't know, everything. We are up to the final moments of this boatyard journey. We just got to do like the antifoul and this morning's job, which is put on the prop speed. But yeah, we're getting there. Let me show you our little workbench that we got going on underneath the boat. Everything is a little bit of a mess, but all things considered, this is a pretty tiny mess for the amount of jobs that we've actually been doing. So we're doing pretty well. Lucy's just about to get stuck into painting the door for the boat.
Yep.
I'm going to be doing the prop speed paint, anti-foul, whatever you want to call it, on these props right here. Then maybe go buy the anti-foul paint and hopefully splash either tomorrow or the next day.
Let's go.
Very exciting. So the prop speed that I'm going to be putting on here is sort of like a marine growth slipping coat. So what that means is that basically the marine growth really struggles to attach itself to the propeller itself, and if it does attach itself, it slips off really easily. And the reason it's different from anti-foul, because anti-foul itself kills the marine growth, and that's why it struggles to attach to your boat. But yeah, the prop speed just sort of makes it slip off really, really easily. Unfortunately, it's super expensive stuff. Otherwise, I'm sure everyone would just be coating the entire underside of their boat with it, because it's incredible stuff. Why would you be doing something like this? Well, because of fuel consumption. If you have a lot of marine growth on your propeller, it can make you burn like 10 to 30% more fuel, and that stuff adds up over time. And it's also very, very particular the way you have to put this stuff on, so fingers crossed we do it all correctly and we have a really nice, clean, nicely coated propeller. Let's give it a go. All right, we're just about to start mixing it up now. Actually, no, wait, first we have to wipe everything down, then start mixing it up. Just about to put on the hardener, so there is no going back now. Everything has been super cleaned, so we're good. I hope we're good. Yes. We're going back now. All right, we are good to go. Let's transform this, eh?
Now, putting on prop speed is definitely not the easiest job, so if you are going to do it, make sure you read the instructions thoroughly, as it is a very time-sensitive job.
Alright, we are done. Prop speed is all on. I'm happy with how it all looks. Everything went on, I think, somewhat correctly. We're not going to know how well it actually works until we're actually in the water, and we can wait a couple weeks and see if anything grows on it. But yeah, look at that. Nice. Now we just have to do the anti-foul. Hoorah. So that we're able to get anti-foul on these sections over here, they're actually just going to lift the boat up now, and yeah, then we can proceed with the anti-fouling. Alright, I've put on a clean shirt. We are going to make our way into town and see if we can find somewhere to sell some anti-foul. Hello. So we just went to Wholesale Paint and picked up our anti-foul. It costed a pretty penny, unfortunately, but means we can get back in the water. Yay! You can't even see. You can't wave a flower. Yay!
Ooh, that's hot. Wait.
Ooh. Alright, two massive drums of anti-foul. To make my way into the shade because this stuff takes forever to stir up. I feel like I'm a witch, just like stirring her cauldron. Bubble, bubble, hull in trouble, barnacles be gone, on the double. Growth and slime, you shall not stay, this coated paint. So definitely didn't take us 10 minutes to come up with that rhyme.
We're not wasting time, it's paint.
No,
It's
we're
gotta be
mixing-
done.
We're mixing a really toxic black soup.
Without a mask on, baby.
It's like, I can't even smell it. She can apparently.
I can smell it.
Maybe my nose just
I left you alone
ruined.
unsupervised for too long.
Yeah, and now I come up with rhymes because I'm sniffing the paint.
Oh god.
I should take up rapping. Good Pirate album coming out soon. This is the moment everyone's been waiting for. By everyone, I mean me. Think strong thoughts.
That's coming out fast. Oh, it's not too bad. You did a pretty good job. Well done.
Oh yeah, that worked. Barnacles be no more. Control. We have officially applied all 3 layers of anti-foul on the boat, and it's now time for the most satisfying part, which is removing the tape. Oh boy, look at that.
Oh my god. You look like you're like a horse wrangler or something.
There's one sexy gal. I want to see how far out I can go by pulling the tape. See if it snaps. You still see me?
Mm-hmm.
Can you still see me?
Yeah. It looks like a finish line.
Look how long that is. That was that time. Look at that. Wow, that was so nice. And in 24 hours, we're ready for splash.
Woo!
Look at that looks so good. I'm so excited. It finally is all coming together now.
Oh, what the hell?
Alright guys, the sun is disappearing and we are officially ready to splash back in the water tomorrow. The boat is looking absolutely fantastic. We have done so much work and I am so ready to get back in the water. Even though we are just going in the water and then heading over to the marina because we still have to stock up, but it's just time to get out of the boatyard because bills are stacking up. Plus, it's just nicer to be out in the water and have that opportunity to leave. And we do have to be in the water tomorrow because the tide is going to be the right height. A lot of work to get to this point, but it's so worth it. So excited to get back in the water. Keen for another adventure, that's for sure. Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow, where hopefully nothing will go wrong and we'll be back on the water. Miguel, what you doing? Alright, good morning guys. Today is the big day. Alright, so we're just getting everything ready to get back in the water. I'm just going over and checking everything. Lucy's back here, giving the back deck a scrub. Morning.
Good morning, getting ready to go.
Hoorah. I've also got to clean up a little bit down here. I've got to disassemble that table. I built that table as a workbench from just like a bunch of scrap they had around in the yard. So I'll disassemble that, put everything back. And then we should be ready to splash at 12 o'clock. Yeah, nice.
I asked him this morning, but he said whenever high tide.
Yeah, nice. I think that's around 12. It is go time. They are just about to come now. The tide is at its highest peak and it's time for us to be lifted up and dropped in the water. This part's always a little bit nerve-wracking because you never know what's going to happen, so fingers crossed it goes well. This is the last time you'll see the boat on the hard for hopefully a good while.
Pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy.
Now, it was a very proud moment when I finally saw this beast of a vessel lifted up in the air, looking as good as, well, I've ever seen it. After weeks of hard work, it is all leading up to this point right now, and it's fair to say I was very proud of what we accomplished during our boatyard journey.
moving, but this is only half the challenge of today. Now we just have to dock up to the marina, and then we're safe. And we're safe and floating. All right, we made it nice and safely. Now to give the boat a massive clean, because we have fiberglass dust, we got dirt, we just got a massive mess. Yes. Okay, the boat is looking so much more tidy now. Everything's finally starting to look like how it should. We are about to head into town and recycle all these bottles. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of coin back from that. And then we're gonna go do something a bit more fun, like a treasure hunt. There's a little beach that's like just over there that I've been wanting to go treasure hunt for a while now. So we're finally gonna go do it. I've also got a brand new metal detector. We've got the Legend 2 here, Nocta and Detected. Thank you guys very much for sending me this. I can't wait to try it out. And hopefully we actually find some treasure, and it'll make me feel less guilty for spending so much money in the boatyard. So fingers crossed we get luck. Fingers crossed we get lucky.
Aiden goes metal detecting on the beach for coins. I return our cans for coins.
We actually made more than I thought we would have. We made what, $4?
$4.30.
Probably would have cost about the exact same to drive to the place.
Whatever. Gotta spend money to make money.
We've got a little bit of steel right in that corner. Oh well. That's a high number. Let's dig it up. It looks like we have a massive bit of metal. Damn, that thing was a screamer too. Got another signal right here. Let's see what it is. What do we got? Oh, I think I can see it. Alright, well there's our first bit of currency. 5 cents. Oh good. Yeah, there's another coin here. Yeah, there you go. And a 10 cents coin. 15 cents. Nice. Alright, well I'm not going to bore you guys too much. I have not had a lot of luck here. I did find a couple more things. A little toy car and a bobby pin and another one of those pull tags. But yeah, so far I'm not finding a whole lot in this spot. It's always nice just to get off the boat though and go do something. So you're not going to hear any complaints here. But I think we'll pack up and make our way back to the boat. Cleaning up the beach. Made it back for sunset. It's been a huge last couple of weeks, but we are finally heading back out to sea tomorrow. The boat has never looked so good, and I'm so proud of what we've accomplished. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave a comment. I absolutely love reading them. I love hearing from you guys. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week for some absolute unreal adventures.